Seen it late on Saturday night to a fellow who gave his name only as Roy. He said, "I've just written you a letter, when you get it, I'll be dead." And so that night, on the Sunday night, I had been in conversing with him. He said he was a failure. I said, "Look, I'm preaching at the Lyceum tomorrow night on life's glorious failures, it so happens. Please come and listen before you take your life." So I stood up, and the phone clicked, and I thought, "Oh, I've said the wrong thing." But when I stood up to preach, I mentioned this. "Is Roy here? Listen." 10 o'clock that night, the phone rang, and it was Roy. He now gave his name, Roy Brown. And so he said, "I was there tonight, I think I'll be right." I said, "I must see you." So we agreed to meet in my office at the mission at 2 o'clock on the Tuesday. At 5 to 2, I got a ring from the Darwin's police saying, "We found the body of a man, Roy Brown. Do you know him? It's addressed to you, that letter." So we buried Roy Brown, a lonely 38-year-old Australian. The only people at the funeral were Wynne, my wife, and the undertaker, and myself. But that really projected us into finding an answer to this lonely Sydney.
I can't go on any longer. I'm here with 7 children in the house, and we're not going to leave.
I came from the country 3 months ago. I don't know anybody. I'm 64 years old. I'm really glad that I'm alone.
He called some parishioners to his home in Roseville and said, "Look, what will I do? I want to help these people. Let's brainstorm, let's think, let's pray about how we can best support these people in need." And the idea came up, wouldn't it be good if we had a central place where people could ring in and get the help they need 24 hours? And they came up with this idea of the Lifeline telephone counselling service.
And then after organising everything, what will we call it? Someone said Lifeline. This is a lifeline. Throw out the lifeline. You know the hymn? Throw out the lifeline, yeah. Someone is thinking today.
How did Lifeline develop in those first couple of years?
Well, we launched a public appeal supported by the Lord Mayor at the time, and we had this old Methodist school in Darlinghurst, and we completely renovated, modernised it. That became the centre.
It was the 16th of March, 1963.
A new £40,000 Lifeline Centre was opened in Sydney by Lord Mayor Jensen. The centre, a project of the Methodist Central Mission, will maintain a 24-hour-a-day service to people who want help, and particularly people with emotional problems.
Over 100 calls for help were answered on that first day, the first only 1 minute after the lines were opened.
My wife and I were involved. We did the training, which was very simple in those days. We were counsellors for 23 and a half years. Alan wrote a book, How Jesus Helped People, and that was our basic training. And that's how we started. We were rather naive, but I believe we helped many, many people.
Soon, within a few months, other places became interested, Big Yorkshire and Brisbane and Adelaide. And then, a few months later, Time magazine heard about it and sent out a report, and we put a story in Time magazine which gave it international currency. And we forwarded a kit of material to say how to set up Lifeline. We sent it to people who wrote to us from all over the world, and so Lifeline was international.
In just 10 years of operation, Lifeline had become global. The Christian telephone service was now up and running in almost every capital city in the country and affiliated with more than 100 cities worldwide.